Hi there and welcome. If you were here yesterday, I just want to say thank you for all of the positive vibes because I do feel a lot better today. But I didn't eat a load of shit when I went to bed last night. It's all my own fault. Like, literally, I do this to myself. Maltesers, do not eat Maltesers if you have diverticulitis. Is one of the lessons that I'm going to teach you today. But I am going to go into weirdo territory today. Because this is just ridiculous now. And yeah, let's just fucking go there. Let's say the bits that we usually don't say because we're too scared of looking. No, fuck it. Yeah. Anyways, I want to read you this first, right? Because I follow this chap called Bruce Unfiltered, right? And he has just posted a list of statistics and somebody, right. So this, he cited official census data. So they did a census back in 2021, right? And these are the results from that census, right? Leicester's on the list, but Bradford's not. Don't get it, right? Based on the Office of National Statistics 2021 census, outside London alone, white British are already below 50% in at least the following major cities and large towns: Birmingham 43%, Leicester, we're one of the lowest, we're only 40% in Leicester. Luton 45. This is the percentage of white people in Britain, in a white country. This is the amount of white people in a white country. Did I say Manchester? Manchester. Oh, obviously Luton's going to be on there. Just under 50% in Manchester. Slough is the lowest, 34%. Slough. Now, if you'd have asked me, I'd have said Slough was a posh place. I've always thought of Slough as a posh place, but only 34% of them are white. Coventry, just under 50%. Nottingham, just under 50%. Derby, just under 50%. Oldham, 45%. Rochdale, just under 50%. Blackburn, 48%. Bolton, just under 50%. Peterborough, 46 to 47%. And Reading, just under 50%. Now, if you went to India and said that the percentage of Indians was under 50% and it was predominantly white people, we'd be done for fucking carrying out an invasion, would we not? Just saying, right? So this dude, let's name him David Schofield, right? In response to this obvious proof that whites are being wiped out in England, right? He just replied with, you are a racist piece of shit, a white supremacist grifter. You hear the word grifter a lot. That's quite a fashionable word. Go fuck yourself. So Bruce replied with, name one thing racist in anything I just said. I'll wait. But that's the thing. That's what we do now. The Muslims have openly come out. I do have this somewhere in my trove of video files, right? Muslims have come out and said that the reason that they align with the left is that the left is stupid people and easily led, like gullible, Gelplats, like a bunch of Gelplats, right? So basically Muslims have been used for just that reason by them bastards. Right now, and literally, because they're thick, they have a lower IQ. Take somebody with a level of intelligence, right? And well, obviously, the fact that it started on them from birth, they have no option of believing anything other than they must emulate Muhammad and they must take over the world. And they can have sex with whoever they like as long as they're not covered in the sheet, but preferably whiteys, right? This is what they're told from birth, right? And obviously, if you go to anybody with any level of ego and say, like, your dick's made of magic, mate, your purpose, God's told you to go and stick your dick in everything, repopulate the world. God's told you that your God basically is like, you own the planet. Just go out and take it and kill it, whoever you have to, because God will reward you the more people you kill. And there are countries, I have this on video as well, evidence that there are countries where they pay people to kill Jews. They will give them monetary reward for killing Jews, right? You know, the Gaza that everybody's like, oh, you know, like most persecuted people. Yeah, Hamas will fucking pay you. And this money came from our country. But don't quote me on that bit. But basically, we send money overseas for aid. That goes to weapons. They kill us. It's cracking. That's what I get it as. Like, please, like, educate me in the comments, because I've probably got it wrong. But what a wonderful time to be alive. Am I right? Now, obviously, they have, you know, like Muslim Islam started in countries where they don't have the brightest of buttons in the box, right? And literally, when you tell somebody your world's about sex and violence, you can kill whoever you like, you can have sex with whoever you like, as long as you don't have a beard. You can have sex with men, but make sure that they're little. Make sure that they're a boy, right? Make sure it's child abuse, because as soon as he gets a beard, that's wrong and you will die, right? When a whole religion that's based on sex and violence, you're going to go to the people with the lower of IQs, right? And then the Muslims have, in England at the minute, this is provable, right? The people with the pots and pans are predominantly white, right? And they're fighting. They like literally just watch this video. It's on my wall. If you have me on Facebook, go to my wall. It's on my wall. Some protest somewhere in England. Big fat Asian woman calling white people dirty white people. Now, she was talking about originally talking about Epstein and whatever, but then she used the racial, this is stand up to racism, used the racial slur dirty white people. Then later on, they're all chanting throw the Nazis, which apparently means us, white people in Britain, throw the Nazis in the sea, inciting violence and murder. Police right there. Police just stood there while they're calling for the murder of white people in England. Police did nothing, right? Because the police obviously aren't the shiniest buttons in the fucking box. Now, so basically, the Muslims, you know, the whole Islam thing, total fucking scam, total scam, as is this whole left fucking the stand up to racism. You know, it's just another George Soros Black Lives Matter. It's like literally, I remember the Black Lives Matter fucking things in Leicester, the Black Lives Matter fucking protests, you know what I mean? And literally knife crime. That I follow this young lad, right? I think he's just starting out, right? Called Caleb. He's a black lad. I follow him on Facebook because it's quite interesting, because he goes around and he interviews like loads of black the Ute of Leicester, and literally they're just going on about, you know, stabbing and violence and this is Leicester City Centre, the JD Sports Brigade. The black people in Leicester are not non-violent, but they're the lives that matter. Do you understand the racism there, right? If we said white lives matter or white pride or fucking anything, it would be like literally, if we said dirty brown people, there would be a fucking outcry. We would be strung up. But it's allowed because we're white. And for some reason, and trust me, I know this. I went through my whole life feeling like I had, feeling white guilt. I was like, oh, I was born fucking lucky to be white. Everybody else on the planet but white people, downtrodden, right, allowed to come for white people. Everybody on the planet allowed to come for white people. We're the only ones not allowed to. Well, you can't be racist against white people. Nobody stands up for you. And it's a rising problem in the UK is white racism against white people, violence on white people for being white. You know, like what I grew up, the knuckle draggers amongst, I remember it used to be lads who thought they were odd going out and queer bashing as well. Like just going out and starting fights with foreign people or with gay people just to be odd. That knuckle dragging thug behaviour mentality. Little more than monkeys, right? I ain't going to stand there and say it's them and not us, right? I ain't going to do that. They will stand there and say it's us and not them. That's the difference. Anyways, right? So we are being ethnically cleansed. I just watched a video by Leo Kearse where he's playing this Spanish woman, an actual MP in Spain, saying, yes, we're being ethnically cleansed and I welcome it. Get rid of the whiteys. Bring in the migrants who are prepared to work. I'm sorry, but have you ever fucking seen the Somalian fucking benefit statistics, mate? They don't come here to work. They come here to claim the free benefits and to have all of their 14 children. Like, some bloke's got 14 kids from fucking 4 wives, because you're allowed 4 wives in England, just as long as you don't do it through the normal court system. It's perfectly allowed, happens all the fucking time. Morally abhorrent to us, but perfectly allowed in the UK, because Sharia law is operating side by side to the English law. And that bloke from the fucking BBC that bullshitted me when I went to him about the mosque and said, like, oh yeah, well, it's not going to happen in the UK because we've got different laws. Fucking either learn or stop lying, because that is not the fucking truth, and it's provable. The Muslim grooming gangs that Karen Pickering said there's no proof of, all of them, you know what I mean, saying this is what little white girls are for. They see themselves, their skin colour is superior. That is racism, my darling. I don't think I'm any fucking different. I see us all as energy, right? I'm considered racist literally because I stand and put my hand up and call out that the emperor is fucking naked. The blatant hypocrisy. I call out what is actually going on, that for all of us to see, that most of us have got the blinkers on because we're told we're not allowed to see it, because if we look at it, that's us being racist and Islamophobic. Just fucking grab your bollocks and fucking stand there and say, what if I am? It ain't illegal, right? They're going to call us names that we're not. I know I ain't racist, mate, because I see everybody as fucking energy. I don't see people by the colour of their skin. I never fucking have, right? Yeah, I'll call out what colour they are. Do you know what I mean? But that's not what I judge you on. I don't judge you on your colour of your skin. Never have. Do not fucking grasp the concept of judging people solely by the colour of their skin. I judge you by your energy. It just so happens that a lot of people are doing a lot of things. A lot of people, like a lot of black youths uptown, have this mentality of go out and stab him and shag her. That's how they've been brought up. And all of this comes from them bastards who won't just let us be human. Fucking none of us. Right? Islam they're useful idiots. They see the left, people like Karen Pickering, as useful idiots because they're stupid enough to just go, duh, okay then. You're obviously the aggressor here, but you're saying that you're the victim and I'm gullible as fuck. And I go for, championing the underdog. I know I'm a lefty. I do the same fucking thing, mate. I'm just not fucking stupid to not see it. Although I say that, I've only noticed this for the past fucking year since I've been looking. Up till then, fucking clueless. Didn't have a clue I was being ethnically fucking replaced. Didn't have a clue. Could see that Leicester was changing, was getting more unhappy with my quality of life and the quality of life for everybody who lives in our city, but did not know what was going on. Now I do. I ain't going to shut up about it, and I'm sorry about that. But now we're going to go into the weirdo territory, because this is because I am because I put myself on an experiment many years ago, but I have always had this in me. It's just when I put myself on the experiment and literally gave myself to the universe, I'm like, literally do with me, where you need me to be, what you need me to be doing, you make that happen. I'll live through it. That's why I don't give a shit about being poor. Do you know what I mean? I'm obviously meant to be poor so that I can fucking comment, because most people who are poor don't use their voice to go, I'm poor. They use their voice to make the money to get out of being poor. But I'd rather be the fucking advocate and the voice for us poor people. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't give two shits. Like, money means nothing. Well, it does. Obviously, it's very handy. And when you're being fucked over by the council, as I am at the minute, it does. It affects your fucking health. But I'm here and I can comment on that because I'm living it. Do you know what I mean? So hopefully I can be of help to other people going through this same position, because the way that the government is run at the minute is utter fucking bollocks. And I think that part of it is to affect people's mental health, so that people feel like they've got nowhere they can turn to, because they need us replacing. It's them. We are waking up too much. And this is where we go back to the bit that I never talk about. And the reason I never talk about it is because how they came for David Icke, right? You mention aliens, but David Icke did that to himself. Do you know what I mean? I watched him on a video. He was doing an interview on I think it was Australian or something. Literally, they came out and they started going on about him for aliens, and he's there and he made himself look like a fool. And I'm like, you've got to be doing this on purpose by this point. You've been doing this for 30 years and you've not learnt a logical fucking comeback. I'd have been there, literally, if somebody had come to me going yeah, you believe in aliens, it's like, yeah, what of it? But that's not what we're here to talk about, is it? Whatever my thoughts on that, it's like it will either be proved right or not to be proved right. But I'm here to talk about something that's actually affecting you as well as me. And I think that I can help with that. So why don't we just have and he didn't do that. He went all flustery and fucking made himself look like a nut job. But in POTOBs, right, this is what I've been told in my sleep through the series of serendipities, the way that I've learned everything, right? Just giving myself to the universe and saying, teach me what you need to know, right? And that started out with looking for God. I think I found it. I know I found it. I fucking know. You know what I mean? Just like people who find God know, we found the same fucking thing. We both know. I just know for a fact it ain't one bloke and he's somewhere else. Do you know what I mean? But I found that connection, right? But these bastards, the ones who stole the secrets of the universe. Now, I keep saying they stole the secrets of the universe. Little backtrack. It's to how I was educated. What I was educated in, right? So basically, people were on Earth. People were, merrily coexisting. We got to a level of evolution. Down-pipped. Now, I think that they came here for gold. I think they came here to mine for gold. They spliced their DNA with it. This is why Hitler wanted an Aryan race, so that it was more intelligent, because it was spliced with alien DNA. I think that's what makes us white. I think we would all be black, we would all have dark skin, elsewise, right? And I think that's why some of us have psoriasis. I don't, but you know what I mean? Scales. Anyways, different skin type. But yeah, so we were spliced with their DNA, and our purpose was to mine for gold, right? And we were meant to hoard this gold in places for when they came back, right? And they basically, supreme intelligent, obviously, they can do things like that. So they're like, right, build these fucking things, pyramids, so we can see them from fucking space. But also, you know, symbology, sun symbology, right? We will come from the stars. We will get the gold that we've had you mining for us. We don't know what gold does on this planet. We ain't that far advanced yet, right? But despite it being not the rarest thing on the planet, we measure our monetary system up against it and whatever. Anyways, they were like, right, okay, now, and I believe they were on an orbit like whereby, you know, they don't go round. Their planet goes woo, right, and only comes back every few thousand years, right? And they're like, right, here are the secrets. This is basically all you need to coexist peacefully on this planet, get the job done until we get back. The guys who were busily making pyramids, you know, them, what would you call them, stonemasons, that kind of thing, right, are there, right? And they go like, oh, look, is this information? This, like, yeah, this does look like a kind of utopia. We could all live in relative comfort. And then they sit there with their brethren, and they're like, do you know what, Jim? Because they were all called Jim in them days. Not as we know it. That's quite ironic, is it? Is that irony? I don't know. Never did understand irony. How ironic. Anyway, so they're like, but what if we didn't share them with everybody? Or maybe, actually, right, and this ties into something, yeah. They're like, basically, most people are thick. Remember, you guys, we've created you with a superior intelligence to be able to understand this stuff, right? So only tell the secrets to people you believe are intelligent enough to grasp the concept of these secrets, right? They took that, and over a period of time, when they left, it's like, yeah, cracking, bye. Yep, don't you worry. We won't betray your secrets to the men of the south or the men of the north, right? We will do exactly what you tell us to do. And over a period of time, it's like, I ain't coming back for fucking, we won't be alive when they come back, will we? It's like, why don't we keep them for ourselves? Why don't we only let our mates in on the secret? What if we only let people in who think like we do, and then just shape the world like that? And then we can have everything, and we can make them work for us because they're stupid. Do you know what I mean? They weren't born with our intelligence. They gave the secrets to us intelligent ones, right? Let's fucking do it. And that's the world you see before you. In my opinion, that's what I was taught by the universe. And I understand that this sounds mental because that's what we've been bred. We are bred to believe that up is down, back is front, left is right, by them bastards who are the ones with the vested interest, right, of us not knowing what the fuck we are, right? Because if we knew, for a start off, if we knew and we understood that they'd fucking they lie to us about what God is. They lie to us about what happens when you die. They lie to you about like experiencing things in the past or the future and whatever. Like you can't, if you say your mum dies, you can't go to a tarot reader because that tarot reader who could genuinely, a medium, who could genuinely link you up and have her say goodbye, that apparently, is the work of demons. Because if we believed the truth, if we knew we weren't alone in this universe and that you can't kill energy, that we can't just disappear when we fucking die, we'd have better mental health. We'd be more stable. They need us unstable. This world only runs for them. This world has only ever run for them. But let's just go back to the people that left them with the secrets in the first place. The people who did commune with the universe. The people who understood how to communicate with the universal energy that we are all a part of, right? They didn't want this. Right, so literally, you've got I don't know if they're dead, the people who, or whether they have learned to swap bodies, because apparently, when the Queen Mother died, who did she jump into? Prince George, is it? I don't know, but like rumors and shit, because they do have these rituals. Their whole pomp and ceremony is rituals. Do you know what I mean? Because they have information that they ain't prepared to share with everybody else. The whole world works so that they can have everything. And they do not care that we have nothing. They do not care about the suffering. In fact, they get off on the suffering because they are dark brothers. That's what gets them going. They are Islam on crack, these guys. Right? It is pure hedonism. They do eat babies, right? And Jeffrey Epstein, the shit coming out of Jeffrey Epstein is proving that they eat human meat. Apparently they called it jerky to each other, because everything, like pizza and all this, that they have their code words for everything. Human meat is apparently jerky. So keep your eye out for that. But yeah, basically, them bastards wrote the Quran, right? They basically fashioned this religion that is about sex and violence and said, go have them, right? Because in England and in the United States, we've got people waking up, and then we've got people like me who they put me in this fucking position of them and health. The universe put me in this fucking position, but I was in the position, lost everything. And it was like, right, okay, I'm yours. I'm yours. Right? And gave myself over to the universe in 2007, put myself on an experiment. I have nothing but proof that I'm on the right path. Nothing but proof. And not the kind of proof that there's no proof of grooming gangs. But yeah, literally, the people, the entity that gave them the secrets, the aliens who created us, right, want us to thrive. Do you really think that these guys are safe right now? And this is why I smile a lot, right? Because literally, they think that they've got us beat, but revenge is going to be so sweet. Like, literally, the people, the entities, the aliens who created us and left these bastards with the secrets of the universe, or place in it, that they have taken and fucked us over with forever, are coming back to fucking give them, to expect checks and balances, mate. And they got fucking nothing. Do you know what I mean? They've got nothing. You think that somebody and God, the universe, do you think that like, apply some logic? Do you genuinely think that the God of the Quran is in any way a sane concept? That somebody is going to go to that an all-knowing being, right, that can experience, that can create people who can see, feel, and touch, and then can can experience all of this beauty, all of this love that its creations are going out and touching, and like literally the universe can feel me feeling this hat. Everything that I do, the universe, it can experience everything in human form because it created me, right? Not Allah, mate. Allah just created everybody with all these unique gifts and abilities to all have the same name, to all dress the same way, and to all just to worship him and wait to be dead and kill people and rape. You really think that a pure 100% knowledge, 100% wisdom, 100% love and empathy would just go, worship me, big boy? Oh, and kill people who don't worship me enough because I'm fantastic. No, it makes no sense. Zero sense. Zero sense. But those bastards who wrote that book, wrote it, gave it to thick people with a really low IQ, right? And said, go after these ones that are, especially at the minute, because whites are evolving. Do you know what I mean? And we are like ascending. We are getting more of what we were born to be and realizing that this whole world is a bit of a big bag of bollocks. And as soon as we come together and discuss that, they're fucked. So keep them apart. Make it an island of strangers. Make it so that people don't even speak the same language. How can they fucking discuss overthrowing you? They're desperately clinging to what they've got, and they ain't got long left. And that is why I smile a lot, even if I'm hurting, even if I'm depressed as fuck, which I am. Depressed as fuck at the minute. Absolutely depressed as fuck. But I know full well that even if nobody that watches my videos understands me, and I know that you do, I know that some of you do, right? And I love you, my babies. You know I do, right? But even if I've only got half a dozen people who understand what I'm saying, right? Don't make it not the truth. And there was a point to that, and fuck knows where it went. It's completely gone. Don't apologise. I'll put it in the comments if I remember later. But yeah, bit of a different this one, isn't it? Really. But that's truly what I believe. Do not believe that it was, and the Bible, as I said, the Bible doesn't say that we started from Adam and Eve either. In the Bible, it says that God populated the planet and then created Adam and Eve. We don't know, but we've got to stop believing in books. Do you know what I mean? It's like a caveman just fucking finding Harry Potter and just thinking we're all fucking wizards. Do you know what I mean? We've got to stop believing stuff that was written down for us in books because it was written by them bastards. Because if we knew the actual truth, they wouldn't get away with it. They wouldn't be able to have their finger up a rent boy's arsehole sat in that leather windback chair. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments. I'm going for a coffee, then I've got to go to the shop. And yeah, I'm not in as much pain today. I was thinking like maybe the backache is the bed, but I don't think I did actually tell you this. But the lady that put my care, I think she's a care coordinator. I think she works for care. I don't know. But she got me some handrails in the bathroom in the shower. Right. And I told her that like I was like all achy because I'm laying on a broken bed, and she's managed to get me a new bed from a charity. I'd be able to buy one if I weren't being fucking throttled for £200 council tax a bleeding month that out of nowhere. But yeah, so I'm getting a new bed. I'm like, yay. So just do a bit of stretching and hope for the best, isn't it? But it's not all doom and gloom. It feels doom and gloom at the minute. Try and keep your energy up, and you know, like I really want. I'd like you to believe with me because it's a really nice feeling of smog Because you know you're not hurting anybody. That you know, like whether they get murdered, I don't know what they're going to do with them. But I think that we should get it on a roll, because once we get rid of them bastards, everything, like literally, we'll be able to build a Middle East that, like, if they want to argue with themselves, the Shias and the Sunnis will always be at war. Let them live in a low IQ country and kill themselves if that's what makes them happy. If that's what makes them happy, if murder makes them happy, let them kill each other. I know that sounds harsh, but they shouldn't be in a place where we don't want to murder each other, murdering us, because that's what's coming. Do you know what I mean? This ethnic cleansing is happening. It is provable. The numbers are right fucking there. And we already have fighting on the streets of people from other countries warring, carrying on the war going on in their countries, or in our country, which I think is utterly fucking insane. You want to fight that war? Go fight in that war. Don't bring that war here and get us involved. It ain't our fucking war. To the people on the left banging saucepans, get a fucking grip. It is not your war, and you're being lied to about Gaza anyway. Do you know what I mean? You get Hamas out of Gaza, ship everybody back to Gaza. It's Hamas, not Israel. It's fucking Hamas, fucking with the boot on the neck of Gaza, stealing the food sent by our taxpayers, pay the money, send the aid over there. Hamas, Islamic extremists, steal it and kill their own people. But as Shias and Sunnis will prove, their own people don't count. It's all about what's written in the book. Did you write the book? Take your truth, what feels right to you. And if it's murder, they're the ones we shouldn't have in the country, mate. I'm sorry. I like England. I like it being green. I like I like stopping dogs in the street and having a little hello myself, right? Because I am an animal lover. Do you know what I mean? I think that what makes us British is a wonderful thing. And if you want to come and live in England and enjoy, I'll enjoy it with you. I don't care what colour your skin you got. Don't care what you're wearing. Don't care if you're rich or poor. Do not care, mate. Energies. I will see your energy. Just make sure your energy shines as much as possible. For me, please. Pass along a smile. Because that is how we'll win. This is an energetic war we are fighting. And they picked Islam because Islam is dark. It's dark, it's evil, it's seedy, it's rape, it's torture, it's kill. That's them, not us. Let's act like the bottom of the fucking pyramid. Let's build something together from the bottom that makes it so that we are thriving down here and making it work, and they will fall off the top like the crusty old scab they are, and they will pay their own price for fucking us over for hundreds of years. Anyways, if you've made it to the end, I owe you a bevy, but what a chit chat we will have. Am I right? But I'm hoping that I do get to see you. Like if I ever win the lottery, damn it, stop putting the lottery on. But if I do ever win the lottery or come into any money or whatever, I'm getting my subscribers together. We are hiring out a little St. James. No bloody underaged kids. Lots of alcohol, bouncy castles, free food, free drink. Get us all kitted out in free clothes and everything as well. If I was uber wealthy. Want to make a video on what I'd do if I was uber wealthy, actually, because I think, like the people who currently have wealth really are wasting that fucker by keeping it to themselves, personally. Where's the fun in that? Like, yeah, my handbag cost me more than your house. That makes you happy, does it? Being that greedy? Like, the fuck? It's like buy somebody a fucking house then, Doreen. Have a... Oh, God. Anyways, thank you for being there. Oh, and again, you are welcome to clip anything. I know I ramble. If you want to take something that I've said in any of my videos, as long as you don't take it out of the context, if you want to clip it and share it, go ahead. If you want to talk to me, get in touch. Like, literally, let's do this, people. We are human. Let's fucking act like it. Thank you for being here. Please come back and never forget that I love you all. Bye.